Yeah, either way.
Either way, here we go.
You gotta talk right into them? Or?
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Rawk Radio, episode number 34.
Yeah, we're on 34.
Hell yeah. And here we are kicking it with Sir Martin here today as our guest.
Hello.
Welcome, man.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Absolutely, brother.
Old friend.
Yeah, man. We were just
yeah.
chatting up the Hamlin Gates stories there.
Yeah, that's
a
what
good time.
we were just talking about that, smoking cigarettes right outside the
chain
the high
smoking
school.
cigarettes in high school.
That's how it's a lot of punk rock starts.
Does
right?
does anyone follow PD USA, like on TikTok or Instagram?
I don't think so.
He's got this character, and his name's Puff Sullivan, and he's like the fucking cig master, like the master of the corner, just puffing cigarettes.
Wow.
Anyhow, it's a great character. Check it out, PD USA.
Yeah.
But it reminds me of Hamlin Gates all the time because he's like, oh my god, there's Puff Sullivan, and he's just chain smoking. Just that's all he does is just smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, it's not cool
Yeah,
anymore.
like-
Did anyone tell him? It's just not cool.
Is it? Is it not cool?
No, I don't think smoking
is it not
cool.
in
Yeah.
like the smoking the
Apparently not.
cigs?
No, the kids don't like
Dude,
it.
that used to be the
Yeah.
best. Like getting out of gym class and like hopping the fence just to have a cigarette. Like that was like a victory, man.
Or
Yeah.
like we used to do it in the boys' locker room before
Yep.
like changing for
I
gym.
used to suck down a cigarette in like
Yeah.
30 seconds right
Right?
before the mile.
Yeah,
It's like,
ditch it in the
why-
toilet.
Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Right
Think of
before
the
running
time we
mile.
could have got,
Yeah. Probably like at least 10 more seconds
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember that. I remember like Main South, like the second floor, like out of chemistry class or whatever, just going really quick to suck it down and then just feeling dizzy.
Right? It's a head rush. That's
Trick
all
is
that-
to flush
like,
the toilet and blow
yeah.
it down there.
Yeah. Use
Man.
the gravity.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, man, shout out to cigarettes, dude. Man, good
No.
times.
No.
Good times on the cigs.
It was a social thing, right? That's,
yeah.
I mean, that's another thing, man. There's
Yeah.
little groups of smokers formed. You get
Yep.
to know people.
That's true.
Right?
I like,
yeah, I mean-
speaking of like cigs, like how many cigarettes do you think you smoked at the Mutiny? How many cigarettes have been put out on, is it the largest urinal?
I don't know.
Is that what they're technically calling it, the largest urinal?
I think it's the largest urinal in North America.
What
It's a
place
big
to put
claim,
it.
dude.
I don't know.
Shout out to the Mutiny, though, man. I like
Great
shout-
place.
Yeah.
I didn't even think you
That
could
and
smoke in
Wally's.
there then.
No, I don't think you could.
No.
I think maybe I've seen people light up anyhow a few times.
Yeah, probably.
Remember all like the set lists that were on the side of the walls and
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah, man. When was that gig when you guys played? How far back was that?
Let's see. Maybe 2015?
Nice.
2016? Yeah, it was
Nice.
still very early. We had like a 15-minute set up there. There was
Nice.
like 3 people in the crowd.
What was
Hell
the
yeah.
name of this group?
So this is the last band. I was in the Bladder Boys.
Okay.
The Lighter Boys?
Bladder Boys.
Bladder
The Bladder Boys.
Yeah.
And that was like
BB.
the last rock outfit you played gigs in.
Yes, that was.
Sick, dude. You guys have that Bandcamp up, right?
Yeah, we do.
Fuck yeah. Link below.
Dude, how did you guys come up with that name?
I don't know. One person's going to tell you they made it. The other one's going to tell you they did. So
Oh, we've all been through that.
I
right?
think we were just drinking one night, and I don't know. Just all of us pissing ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. It makes
Yeah,
sense.
right. You all piss yourselves,
Yeah,
and
right.
you
The
got a
Bladder
name for
Boys.
yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just off the top of someone's head, and
It's
just
punk
kind of
rock.
ran with it. 'cause we
Who
didn't have
really
anything.
came up with the name, though? Do you remember?
I don't
was
want to
you.
say, but yeah, it was like a word loosely mentioned, in a conversation like Bladder Boy.
Yeah.
And then it kind of came up and snowballed. But
Yeah.
I don't know if other people would agree with me there.
Would
but
you use it again?
No.
No.
I mean, like if I was back together with that, that
Possibly.
band, maybe, but there's always room for improvement.
I feel you.
Well, do you have any projects you're working on now?
I'm just constantly like working on solo stuff. So I'll like pop out a song here and there, but it's nothing like super serious. I do have like a plethora of music that's just like accumulated over the years that some became Bladder Boys songs, some became, just more refined side project stuff. I did make a few albums of my own that are all like compiled of those different songs.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is it
Is that-
self-titled like Martin Kralovec?
Yeah, so the first one I think was like maybe I got like GarageBand, like 2010
Nice.
maybe, and I just started like just pushing them out.
Yeah.
Just making stuff. Every instrument on there except the drums. I was just throwing a drum track, real easy. They got all kind of the same drum beats in there.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Yeah,
it
the
works.
garage band drummer's not that bad.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Not that great
But, like,
either, though.
And no, true. But I'm happy you brought that up because, dude, like, that shit is awesome.
Yeah.
The shit on your Bandcamp.
Oh,
like your
thanks.
solo page.
Thank you.
And those songs are, you get some fucking gems on
Thanks,
there, man.
man. Appreciate
Seriously. What is the title? What is the URL to the Bandcamp there?
I think it might be Marty Bump. That was some like other name I was kind of playing with.
Did you have you thrown anything up there in a minute or?
I kind of me and James reworked the Bladder Boys Bandcamp and just kind of threw all the most refined recordings that we had. And just compile them into like three albums. And I just threw up some artwork I did a while back as one of the album covers, but I think we compiled them pretty nicely, and with not so much time to refine them in the studio. We just kind of wanted to have something finally up there that we hadn't ever gotten around to doing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a nice like memento of, your past music experiences.
Yeah,
still.
it's fun, dude.
And also
It's
just the follow through.
Yeah.
Just to getting it up and like finishing what you set out to do. Yeah.
Right.
nice
true.
job.
It's a really fun. You guys have some fun shit, man.
Thanks.
Seriously.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and the art too. Like you've always been good at drawing, man. Yeah,
Thanks.
and you're still doing that.
Yeah. So that's like the main goal right now is outside of the day job. I, try to come home and do some art, sell some stuff, do some gallery showings here and there. Starting to pick up with that. But that's going to be like the main goal,
Yeah,
throughout all this.
That's so cool. Where do you sell your stuff? Just online?
Yeah, I'm working on a website right now, so mostly
Yeah.
it's just like through. I have like a couple things on Etsy, but most
Awesome.
of it's just like, just direct message me
Yeah.
Yeah.
on Instagram, and I
I'm gonna
can
throw your links up on this episode, man.
We definitely
Yeah,
are,
for the
man.
Etsy.
Yeah, you got some
Yeah.
really gnarly
Thanks.
shit, dude. And the stuff that you have put together artwork for, like your solo stuff and Bladder Boys, like that's all you do all of that, right?
Yeah, I think. Well, there might be. I don't know. There might be like a photo someone took of me and Johnny, the guitar player. But and then I think there's a picture of James as a little kid on there. But yeah, the other stuff was me. I did like a watercolor for Psycho Reject, which was the
Dope.
second album, I believe.
Super cool, man. Good stuff. When
Yeah.
you played the Gallery Cab, was that the solo stuff? Like,
Yeah,
that
there
you're
it
doing?
was like me and the guitar player John did like one solo night there, And then soon after, we started playing more music. I don't think Bladder Boys ever had, actually, it's a distraction in the hallway, but Bladder Boys did play one, like, half-ass show there, I believe. It's like 2005 or 6, maybe. Just a real quick one, but it was a fun one.
Nice. What came first? Was it drawing or song, like playing music that you started?
Probably drawing. Though it's like as soon as crayon. That was it. And I just kind of kept with that. I always kept getting called back to it. It's very like liberating, free form expression. So that's always nice to just have an outlet like that. I don't know that everyone gets an outlet like that, so I'm appreciative of that. Just kind of ran with that, and then it was music. Like maybe 4th grade, I started playing the cello.
Nice,
No kidding.
man.
I did not know
idea.
you played the cello.
Yeah,
Wow.
cello.
Dang.
Cello.
That's where it all started, huh?
That's quite at the beginning.
Yeah.
I had I was like the smallest kid in the grade, and
Playing the biggest instrument.
Yeah, if it wasn't stand-up bass, would have just killed me.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
But, cello was cool. Did that from like 4th grade to freshman year until.
Do you still have one?
I do still have it. It's
Dude,
it's
that
super
would be
small.
cool
You gotta
to
bust
jam.
out the cello.
That
on,
would be
yeah.
so
Yeah.
cool, man.
That would be cool.
We'll commission you, dude. That would be dope, dude. I would fucking pay money for a cello track.
Man, I don't even know if I could, do anything on that anymore. But it was soon after.
It's sick
it
you
was
still
like-
have it, though. You know?
Yeah, I kind of want to restore it or keep it up, but not sure that I will get back to that anytime soon.
Yeah.
When'd you start playing guitar?
6th grade, I think. 6th grade, and then it was a couple years of that, and then it was more bass,
Yeah.
just bass driven. Did that for a while. Did a high school band, and then just kind
What
of.
was the high school band called?
First high school band, man.
It was called Pitchfork Renegade.
Yeah. Pitchfork Renegade.
Yeah,
Yes.
Just
And you played
Yes.
bass,
such
guitar.
such good names.
Yeah.
I did play bass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bass,
I did
yeah.
a little bit of backup vocals, but Connor was the main singer. Alex played drums. It was cool.
Dude, Connor,
Yeah.
one time he gave me a megaphone.
No shit.
Yeah, man. We were driving around the neighborhood just yelling at people. Yeah.
Dude.
With a megaphone.
Yeah, with Connor's megaphone.
That's good, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
he's a
awesome.
homie.
Yeah.
Hooked it up.
Nice.
Did you guys ever bring out the megaphone on stage?
No,
Oh, man.
I don't think we had like one opportunity or played 2 shows.
Mm-hmm.
The library, Park Ridge Public Library outside.
Dude.
Classic.
That one.
Class act.
And we played this Methodist church.
In Park Ridge, too?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think that was it. That was it for the
Damn.
for Pitchfork.
Yeah,
but,
man. High school bands are the best. Best names. So
Yeah.
what would you describe the music as for Pitchfork Renegade?
I don't know. Maybe like kind of thrashy, a little 3-piece, punkier metal.
Because that's the shit
Yeah.
you guys were into, right?
Yeah,
To some thrash. Yeah. I mean, we were just talking about that just influence, man. Who influences you as far as like making music or even just drawing? Like what influences your art in general?
okay. I mean, music. It was first band probably. Probably the Misfits. Like, just there's nothing like the first time I heard them.
Yeah.
It's like the Ramones too,
Mm-hmm.
But there's just something that just keeps calling back,
Mm-hmm.
and that just stuck. And then it was just
Misfits is
more than-
definitely something special, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
something like almost untouchable in that lane of like 4-chord, just vocal. Like I don't know,
yeah.
man. It's
It's
so good. Like
And then that's just like a gateway into other stuff, and it just kind of snowballed from there.
yeah,
And you
Hell
just
yeah.
kind of pick up on like anything you can get your hands on that's like what you think at the time is like just cool and just not like normal. Not anything like anyone's listening to on the radio. I had like influences from like an older brother. Most of the kids I hung out with at the skate park were older too, so you got all their influences.
They
Yeah.
put you on to
You
some
and
good
then-
shit, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then I mean, to be honest, like most of the music that I've found was in just awesome skate videos.
Yeah.
Each session was
Wow.
like,
Yeah.
and at the end they got the list of the songs, and then
Yeah.
you're like, okay, I'm
Give
just
them credit.
yeah,
because what were you gonna do back then? Is like you either heard about good music because it wasn't on the radio,
yeah,
or you try to go to the library, but
Yeah.
you're not gonna find like all the cool shit there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do they
So-
have any of the good old skate vids on YouTube? Like, if you search through
Yeah,
YouTube,
you
can
could
you
probably-
find all that old?
I'm sure you can. There's like
the
Misled
CKY
Youth on
and-
there.
Yeah.
CKY.
Do you still skate?
I picked it up. I actually in like 2020 I got a new board and I started skating a little bit.
Nice, dude.
And then I just like I fucked up my shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's not so
you-
fun when
you
you're
put-
older.
Put the
Ooh.
skateboard back in the closet.
I did for a while, and then I got back on for a little bit, and periodically I was trying to skate again like I thought I could. And I was at work one day, and on my lunch break, I had an hour. So I found a concrete park nearby,
Yeah,
drove over there. I was just taking it easy, and I'm just in this little half pipe dropping in, and my left foot comes off the board in the back, and I rolled my ankle, and it's
Dude.
not been right since. And that was
Man.
like 2 years ago now. So
The 1 hour lunch break gets you into trouble, man.
oh, it
that
does,
is
yeah.
rough.
And that was the second time you got hurt. Skateboard, yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Skateboarding is rough.
I know, man. I
dude.
just found-
I wanted to be good so bad. I could not skate for squat. I couldn't do
Yeah.
squat, dude.
I mean, I hear ya.
broke my wrist the first time I went down
Yeah.
fucking one of those half pipes. First time. And like, but yeah, dude, there was some skilled. Park Ridge had some decent talent. Like some people fucking could hold their ground,
they
you
could
know?
move. I think like I'm in that same kind of boat as you. Like I never was like really good. Not to say that you weren't, but those
Dude,
are
I
your
was
words.
never.
I tried. I think the only thing that I had was balls. And like to be honest, like that's half of it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's skateboarding's gotten so technical now, but like
Yeah.
to just kind of just push and go and just keep getting up. you
Yeah.
know? It's kind of like a metaphor for life, right?
Yeah.
It's you're just gonna keep getting knocked
Falling.
down. You just gotta
Getting back
fucking
up.
get back up, right?
You know what? You got to
True.
know how to fall, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I worked at this school, we took these kids out, taught them how to snowboard, and that was a big thing. Everyone ate shit. I ate shit. I don't know how to snowboard. It's my first time too, but you gotta teach them how to fall, how to get back up, and keep trying, man. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life lesson right there.
Yeah.
A lot of life lessons.
It's true, man. It's true. What do you have like working? Anything in the future here? Are you putting any music together for your pages or anything?
My goal is to get art and music to correlate with one another.
I was
So-
just gonna also ask that. Like, have you ever done a show and brought like your art with, like a gallery show with both?
I think I was on the verge of doing that, but it never happened.
Mm-hmm.
I've made like little animations with my own music in them.
Yeah.
Just off like little apps or like just hand drawn. I used to make like animations out of flip books just make a flip book and then
Yeah.
take a picture of each. It's very, very tedious.
Tedious, yeah, but
But,
very
so-
cool.
Yeah, thanks.
That'd be super cool.
Definitely like want to do more of that. Eventually, like I want to. I don't know. I've been thinking about making puppets for a while.
Nice.
Getting
Yeah.
into that. Just really like evolving the music and something else.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, what inspires the drawing part? But like when you're connecting them, is it like the song comes first, then comes the art, or have you ever like made a piece, written a song? It's like messing with those different mediums and the order and the existence of them and the ideas and how they cross over.
Yeah.
Just curious about how your process, or is it just kind of stream of consciousness, which is
A lot
often
of it
what we
is.
do. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like a big fan of just stream of consciousness,
Right,
creativity.
yeah.
Just
Mhm.
fucking go. I definitely have really bad time overthinking everything. So, in order to just get shit going, you just got to kind of
Just start.
just start.
Start going. Yeah.
A lot of times, like when I draw, I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I have maybe some like basic idea. Other times, it's just like, just start putting ink on the paper. And so lately, I've been doing like a lot of abstract stuff. It's kind of freeing in that way. I mean, there's still the rules of art apply if you want to follow them.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, but just to get anything out there.
Like you let your mind do the work.
Yeah,
Right.
and,
yeah.
like sometimes, these are like warm-ups, so it's going to take a while until you get something that you might find good. So you just got to keep going with it, but also like make sure to take breaks.
True, man.
'cause-
Sounds like songwriting too,
Yeah.
right? Like a
Yeah,
similar process.
it's art, man.
Totally.
Right? Just kind of got to jump into it, and then if it's sucking, then that's your cue to fucking stop.
Yeah,
Right?
Take a break. Yeah.
But
Take a break.
but yeah, man, you're on it, dude. Like I
Thanks.
love the little your setup too, like where you operate to, and like where you're drawing, and even where you get some of those recording, even the memos and the demos you've sent me. Like you got a good station set up, and sometimes like half the battle is like fucking showing up, right? Or just
Yeah.
like even doing it, same like skating, like falling, but fucking getting back up,
Punching in, yeah.
But dude, like the stuff that you do, even demo out in that little station you have, is fucking sick, dude. Like,
Thank you.
Seriously.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
And I was gonna ask, like, do you have, do you like try to kind of force yourself to get in that, in that creative space and work, or do you just do it when you want to, or how
Yeah,
does it
you know
kind of
what?
work for you?
Sometimes it's hard for me to like make the time, which I'm really trying lately, but it's hard for me to like make the time to get into the like studio space to do it. So if I'm feeling lazy and I'm just with my wife watching TV at night, I'll bring out the sketchbook and I'll just do it there, because at least then I'm still creating and I can still hang out and not feel like so detached, but also like still get my time in there.
True, yeah.
Because it gets busy with work and
Life.
Yeah,
it's
life, right?
Busy, yeah.
so but I think it's really important to make that time to be in the studio, because you show up for yourself, you're there for that, and that's how you're gonna fucking do. So that, I would say, is a very valuable and important thing to learn to do for yourself in your craft if you're doing anything.
It's like
Yeah.
a commitment and a discipline. Yeah.
That's
true.
it, man.
It's
And-
that tougher side of it, right?
right?
Yeah.
I mean, the moment you plop down on the couch, you're probably not leaving, and then you do that the next day, the next day, the next day.
Yeah,
the
dude,
next
we joke
day,
about
right?
this all the time, man.
So-
Are we taking
Yeah.
the day off, sitting around eating Twinkies on the couch, watching whatever's on, or are we making music?
That's
Yeah,
what
man,
you
it's
gotta
so
do. Just
easy.
plop your ass in the
Yeah.
studio. Just
Right?
plop
Yeah.
there.
That's
Plop
it,
there.
man.
Yeah.
In
Just
your
gotta plop
20s, it was
right.
easy to kind of, like we were saying, like, oh, well, I'll do it. I still got a couple years before my 30s hit.
Right, we'll figure it out.
I'm gonna get, I'll get
Yeah.
the tracks done. I'll get this done. But yeah, it's funny how that catches up to you, and then it's like, well, how much time are you actually putting into it?
Yeah.
And it matters, man. but what you do produce out of that, little setup you have and stuff is gnarly, man. And I think it's cool that you do push yourself to get the amount of content you're even putting out right now. Like you've really been, even like your sketches and stuff. Like I love the black and white, like your whole kind of like thing you got with the
Thanks.
simplicity, but it's like, I don't know, it's spooky. Like, dude, it's really cool, man. You got your own lane with it,
like
It's
own aesthetic, right?
definitely,
Mm-hmm.
definitely, man.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, getting color in there is a whole nother animal. So
True,
sometimes
yeah.
you just gotta be simple with it. But just gotta keep doing what makes you happy, right?
Yeah.
True. How many days a week do you think you work? Get some time, or like put in some creative.
Lately,
there.
honestly, it's been far and few, maybe like 3 days.
Nice. 3 is good.
And then
3
I
is
take
good.
like weeks off sometimes.
Yeah, it's just it happens, man.
Same.
I'll try and squeeze in like something once a week at least, if I can. And then, a funny thing happens is like the studio I have, it's just 2 desks, really.
Yeah.
My studio. But I got my music stuff under there. And right when I sat down to like be creative with art, I pick up the guitar.
Yup.
And I just get I like distract myself from my own, like, and then when I'm playing guitar, I'm like guilty about not doing music.
Yeah.
And when I'm doing music or art, I'm guilty about not doing music. So it's like,
Doesn't it always seem like the best shit comes to you when you should be doing something else, though?
oh yeah,
It's like, it always
Yeah.
like you're like, all right, I'm gonna write this out. I got this sketch to finish, and then you pick the guitar up, and then boom, like those first couple chords.
oh hey,
And
that
then,
sounds
like-
good.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
Right? 3 hours later.
So true, man.
Then you're just like, just dissecting all these like weird parts of your life in this one little song you got written out, and it's
Yeah. It's like odd because it takes a certain focus to see something through, but that's like, it seems contradictory to being creative, where you're trying to like open up your mind. So that's probably what happens. We get into this like creative space and we just want to kind of go play it out, but then there's somewhere you got to draw the line and be like, this is what I want to produce and make and show, right? Like, but I think that you got to give yourself that time, that space to play, right?
Dude,
To allow
Yeah.
the different ideas to
man.
flow, right? And that's what we mean by like the stream of consciousness, and just like one thing pops up and you're gonna be pushed different ways. But yeah, it's very interesting to hear because, not everyone's like so like dual talented like that, where they're like really good at drawing and
Yeah.
writing music too. So
Thank you.
it's funny you get like split between them.
Yeah.
Like,
Thanks. But
Yeah.
I couldn't agree like more. I really like that. You got to play, right? It's you're there to play, to be happy, to have fun, to play. And like once you stop doing that, if it's not fun, then don't do it.
Yeah.
So like if I'm not in the mood to do it, I'm usually not going to force myself. But like if I'm in a slump, then I'm going to force myself. Because I do know I want that play, but I'm just not in the space to do
That's
it.
a good
Right.
understanding of it. That's
That
a good
is.
way
I-
to have,
That's
the
a
principle
discipline.
behind
Yeah.
whether or not you should be creating or not. Because I totally understand.
if
what
you're in a
saying there.
slump, you force it. Yeah, that's what you said, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
So yeah, if you can't make anything, or if you don't want to, if it's not enjoyable, then don't do it.
Right.
But if you like specifically not doing it because you're lazy or you're just like in a rut, then you've got to do something to get yourself out of there. To
Force
get you back
yourself
at
to
that
do it.
play.
Get yourself
Yeah.
amped up for it, right? Because you enjoy it, right? Yeah, man.
Yeah, I like that concept. It's a good way of going about it. Because sometimes it's like you'll get like, man, I'm not inspired. I'm I'm just gonna chill.
I'm just gonna eat the Cheetos.
I'm just gonna chill. But eventually, that turns into just being a sloth.
Yeah,
You know,
you've
just being like-
chilled for 4 years now.
You know, like yeah,
Right.
just like
How much more chilling?
at some point.
It gets
Hey,
boring.
I
Just
know,
chilling,
man.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. And now it's just amazing because having these like little tiny, you know, whatever you call this thing and this bip bop and these mics, like
The tech.
now you have it on your phone. Speaking of which, like voice memos, like you could literally just run it at any time. I wanted to bring that up too because your fucking voice memos that you just even send me off the phone, like they sound so fucking good. I don't know how you get
thanks.
such a good tone
It's the
out of
acoustics
like,
in the room,
you know,
man.
but yet there's something like magic about that quality, you know,
Thanks.
and that
Yeah,
quality
I
that you
agree.
have like on your even your Bandcamp stuff. Like I kind of wanted to get into that because I feel that kind of. I don't know if I should call it demo aesthetic or like that kind of like.
Dude, that raw, authentic,
That-
real sound. that you're
Yeah,
talking
dude, you
about.
really capture
That,
it.
like-
you really,
And that
you
that's-
really got like a good way of capturing that like raw, like it's like punk, but like the song is tuned in enough for you to like, I don't know, really like hear the color and everything within it. And I love that because I feel like that is just a lane that like that needs to be explored. I love that you're going down like that kind of like uncharted kind of road where it's just like almost like a demo aesthetic or demo atmosphere where it's kind of like not completely done. It might not be totally finalized, but in a way it's perfect.
Thanks.
You
I
know?
appreciate that.
Like-
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's just like making whatever. It's like you want to like totally turn this into something like so overdone,
extravagant, you know,
and then by the end of it, it's not even like what you set out to be. Mm-hmm. So if you want to just kind of stay where that play was, that's like it's kind of like capturing that.
Yeah.
Because that's your process. If it's a song and I'm just like recording a song on my phone, it's just me singing, playing guitar in a room.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll do some trial and error to see if it's gonna sound good, just like by placement of the phone.
Right,
But
testing.
Yeah.
yeah, dude, those are little like nuggets. Sometimes they come out like super good. Sometimes they're horseshit.
Right. But you
But-
just keep
Yeah.
going. You know, you keep making them. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that is like, it's fun because, especially now in like an age of instant gratification, it's like I can like instantly gratify myself that way and like make a little tune real quick,
Yeah.
pump it out, and then I got this little like piece of shit I can fuck with later, or
Yeah.
I can just leave it alone and bury it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice.
Super dope, man. Well,
I think it's needed just because of the way things are going with like, you know, music just so electronic, and now there's like AI music and all this shit, you know.
Yeah,
And a
that's gonna
response
ruin all
it goes
art.
so far one way. There's always a counterculture response. People are going to be just like thirsty for this fucking real, authentic shit. So it's good
Yeah.
that there's people like us still around who still make it. You know, like Martin here.
that's true. That
Dish
is
out
a
the
really
goods.
cool way of looking at it too. Like, you know, because
It'll be
AI
here
could
when they, you know.
very much be worse than the emo phase.
Dude, it's gonna be bad, man. It's gonna take all the.
I don't know. That's pretty bad.
You know?
it could get ugly,
Oh,
man. But yeah, love what you do, man. And speaking of that, this is about the time we break away and jam it out, rock out, create something. Let's roll it.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
2-minute banger, bro.
Nice. Originally, that song's like 30 seconds. So.
Shit, there you go.
Yeah, that's a fucking full song, man.
Dude, fuck yeah. Hello and welcome back to the Rawk Radio Roundup, episode number 34, and here we are with Martin. That was sick, dude.
Yeah, that was awesome. I'm glad I could be here to do that with you
Dude.
guys.
Yeah, we were experimenting a little bit, right? Just getting some raw room noise, and Martin brought one of his songs.
That was fun.
Is there a title
was that
for
an
that?
older one, or
It's called Mind Over Matter.
Nice.
when did that one come about?
How did that one come about? It's really like simply about my fucking ADD. It's
Nice.
just like making decisions and how crippling that can be.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the thick of it.
Do you
Yeah.
ever get decision fatigue? Like you make so many
Oh, yeah.
decisions that you can't even decide like whether to put the peanut butter or jelly on first?
If it's been like a really bad day,
Yeah.
I usually can get past that one though.
How bad is the ADD usually for you?
I mean, it depends.
Yeah.
Working out helps.
Oh, dude, definitely.
Yeah, I'm just fucking scatterbrained, so.
I feel you on that. When I was younger, my parents had me on Adderall.
Yeah.
Like, I think Ritalin before that, and it was like Adderall, which is so funny because, like, I remember specifically when I went in high school, when I was, like, on the Adderall, like, I was like, I am so high right now. And that was before I knew what, like,
A little
and like I was on it because I had
Kitty
ADD,
Coke, right?
right?
It just made you more hyper.
2000s was a weird time for pharmaceutical, like, you know,
Yeah,
They were
man.
just experimenting, weren't they?
yeah. But I relate to that, man. ADD is like I had so many like ideas, and then it's like don't even know where to start.
Well, it's
You
pretty
know?
sick because you said
It's like
that-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say you said it started off as a 30-second song and we just kind of fleshed it out.
Oh,
with
that's
you.
really cool. Yeah.
Right? So like conquer
yeah.
the ADD, man. Mind over matter.
Right. There it is. Beat
Yeah.
its ass right there.
Hell yeah. Was it just a voice memo you had, or just an idea?
Yeah, just a voice memo. I wrote like a few lines for that, and then it evolved a little bit. Made a memo, then cleaned it up a little bit. I think I sent you one a while back where I just go to YouTube and like type in these drum machines.
Dude,
I
nice.
find the tempo I want, and then
Honestly,
I just fucking put it together, and it's
Yeah.
like a little fucking song.
Yeah, man.
so dope. I don't think it needs a drummer. I really don't. I know we were saying
Yeah, no,
possibly
it
might not
sounded-
even throw a drum on that mix because
Sounded
tight.
full.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah.
So
Thanks
what
to
was?
both of you.
Oh,
of
thank you,
course.
bro. Thank you. What was the distortion pedal again? Shout out to what you said. It's a MXR that you use.
The one I use?
Yeah, at home?
No, that's just like through my. I got this little like 80s crate.
The crate. So it's just coming out of the crate.
Yeah, it's just the crate.
Dang.
Yeah.
Was
It's
that the
pretty
amp
nice.
you've used too when you were playing?
Yeah.
Dude, nice.
Yeah. Before
Some
that, it was
crates
just
are
like
hold it down. Hell yeah. Shout out to crate.
All you
$40
need
bucks,
is-
man.
Yeah, but you just need it to make some noise, you know. Shit.
I think it's
Yeah.
like this big. It gets pretty
Yeah,
loud,
dude.
so I don't need
That's
much.
it.
But
And some of these places mic you up anyhow, right?
Right.
So, what was what acts of choice are you shredding on again? No,
I can't even tell you the name of it. It's like
I love
it's like
that,
a Toys
dude.
R Us guitar, kind of. It's like one step
Yeah.
below a Squire.
Nice.
It's like, you know, when you go to like Sam Ash or
Yeah.
something, they got like a guitar. It's like
Yeah.
half plastic, half cardboard in there.
You're not gonna
that's-
find that anywhere now.
That's the,
you know,
yeah,
it's
that's the
rare,
kind-
dude.
That's the kind of guitar it is.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Respect. It's. Have you ever? What's the most you ever spent on like an axe?
Like $400, I think.
Yeah.
$300-400.
Nice.
So not too bad.
Yeah.
How about you, Mike?
So, probably for my birthday was like last year. I wanted to just because I've kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of the same where it's kind of like I just like to play whatever kind of falls about. Like my first guitar was a hand-me-down. Shout out to Rhino. Shout out to Steve. His dad gave me just like his guitar, and used that until I smashed it up at Basement of Hell.
Nice.
One. But I just love playing like whatever was around. But like last year I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to like maybe get some decent gear.
Yeah.
So
Finally last year.
I went to this Canadian company. They're called Godin. And they make some pretty sick axes. And there's this one called the Radiator that I had my eye on. So I was waiting. I was like, oh, that's pretty sick. I like that. And I went for my birthday, and I ended up spending like $1,500, like treating myself, being like, okay, finally put some money in guitar. And last summer, like at the end of the summer, someone overnight, like 5 a.m, break into my Element, take it out of the case. It's gone the next day. I'm like, put in a police report. Tried to find it's gone, man. Like,
That's what you get for treating yourself, man.
It's like, that's what you get.
Got to stay in the shit.
You got to stay with the
Yeah.
shit Toys R
Stay in the
Us,
shit,
like
yep.
gutter fucking whatever. Use what you got,
Yeah.
It wasn't
So-
meant to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe later, but
So I think that might be the last time I spend $1,500 on a guitar.
Dude, that fucking guitar did sound great, though, man.
yeah, it was
did,
pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. But hell yeah, man! Thanks for coming on the show. It was a fucking pleasure jamming with you finally, and
Yeah, my
and hanging
pleasure.
out, kicking it, and
Yeah, dude.
good times, man. All your music links below. Check it out. Definitely check out the art as well. Definitely freaking love what you're doing and laying down, man.
thank you so
Super
much.
Cool. And oh yeah, wear those badass stickers.
Oh,
Brought
got
some
him over here.
some of the stickers in. Hell yeah, let's see
Sticker
some of those
pack.
bad pups. Dude, yeah, I'm so stoked to finally have these Live
Maybe
Fast Die. This
some
one
more of
is
those
super
in the
sick.
future.
Do you have a link up for these yet?
Not for those. Those are
Okay.
kind of just like slaps.
Okay.
Just kind of
Well, if anyone is interested, they could hit you up.
Yeah.
Insta. Cool. Yeah, I
Definitely.
love those, man. Those are super sick. Speaking of axes, I'm definitely putting a couple of those bad boys on my axe.
Oh, hell yeah. Gotta represent.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Cool. Thanks again, Martin.
Yeah. Thank you guys. It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Great jam session.
Yeah.
Glad to
Yeah,
be
maybe
here.
sometime we'll jam on Saturday. It'd be fun. Just
Yeah.
kick it again.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Definitely.
it, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Peace.